Letter number 5. September 3rd and 16th, 1963. Dear brother in Christ, Gleb. After some thought I've decided your idea is really quite practical. Here are some of my own ideas about putting it into effect. First, find a garage or a small shop in or near the Richmond district, preferably on Geary, Clement, or California Street, for no more than $30 a month. I looked at the place on California Street, an interesting building, but it has been condemned and will be torn down. It should have a fairly large window for display purposes. If there isn't one, we should make one. Then equip it with a few tables, bookcases, etc., with of course an icon with Lampada in one corner, Father Herman on one wall, pictures of Jordanville etc. on other walls, and a bulletin board by the door. Also a samovar or at least a pot of hot water in the back. Then, get a supply of books, icons, etc. from Jordanville, including present and past issues of Orthodox Life in English and Russian, and the current issue of Pravoslavnava Rus, and whatever other Orthodox materials from other places that can be obtained with little or no immediate payment. Advertisement can be through Ruskaya Zizn and by word of mouth. It could be announced also at the Bogoslavsky Chaos theological course at St. Tikhon's, and on bulletin boards of churches, as well as privately. We could be open at first only a few days a week perhaps, say Tuesday and Thursday nights and Saturday afternoon, the intention being to provide an informal gathering place for whoever might be interested. Several people could be responsible for opening and closing the shop, a different person each day to divide the labor. All work would be voluntary and unpaid, all proceeds going to expansion of the activities of the Brotherhood. First, purchase of more books for sale, especially the Fathers. Second, providing the bookstore is a success, the publication of some sort of bulletin, perhaps, etc. Such a bookstore would, first of all, be a service to Russians in San Francisco, a few of whom are beginning, through the influence of Vladika John, to be interested in the Fathers but hardly know that it is possible to buy Orthodox books. Second, it would provide a gathering and discussion place for both Americans and Russians, young or old, who might be interested. Third, it would be a place to which to refer Americans knowing little or nothing of Orthodoxy, both for literature and discussion. If God blesses the undertaking, interest will be awakened and books will be sold, and that will be the financial basis of all further undertakings, which can be planned when the need and occasion arises for them. All that is required to begin is a small amount of cash for rent, furniture, paint, etc., and most of all at least 4 or 5 enthusiastic workers. I am quite enthusiastic already, though I must confess that John as usual is pessimistic, but that need be no hindrance. If Father Deacon Nikolai and his friend Nikolai and perhaps 1 or 2 others, could be inspired with some enthusiasm, the project could easily be undertaken. Let me know your opinion of these ideas. And pray for me, your sinful brother in Christ, Eugene.